What were the first signs that your son was becoming a gorilla?
Well, growing up, Derek was always human, but obviously since he's my son, like I knew something was different about him. But he's always been human.
Alright. Okay, alright, when did the transformation begin? When did he start to transform into an ape?
Okay. Well, he began to transform like around the time that most kids hit puberty. And like the first signs of this was when he would like crawl around the backyard naked, and sometimes I would catch him like eating an orange savagely. And I cried and prayed to God that he would stay human because that's what I really wanted. And I was so scared that his father would get mad and like beat him, and that's exactly what happened. His father tried to beat the gorilla out of him.
You're not a fucking gorilla, you're a human boy! Whoa, whoa. God damn it.
He had an abusive father?
Not always. Growing up, he was a really good father, but it was really hard for him to see that because it made him feel like he failed as a father. And it hurt me to see him like that because it was different, like a part of him died. But I knew it was best for Derek to be happy and do what he wanted because because it was more important to see him happy and free, and I don't even know what it would be like to be trapped in a body that's not your own.
How hard was it raising him when his father left?
It wasn't that hard because once he blossomed into a full-grown ape, he was pretty self-sufficient. He was pretty self-sufficient. He would always go into the wild and find things to eat, like fruits, nuts, and stuff like that. But it was hard at points, like when I would bring men over, Derek would always scare them away by crawling on the floor like an ape. But like even like obviously dating after marriage was hard enough. It was harder to have an ape crawling around the house. But I won't complain though, because every day with Derek is a blessing.
How was his social life and school life affected by him becoming a gorilla?
It was affected very negatively. So in elementary school, people would bully him physically and emotionally. They would call him things like monkey tard, gorilla tard, and orangutard. And middle schoolers obviously aren't very creative with their insults, which is why they call them those instead of like other things. But he was affected very negatively, started to do really bad in school, so I had to pull him out and homeschool him.
So you bullied Derek in high school?
Oh, you talking about Derek? You talking about Derek? The gorilla boy? That kid's straight pussy. I bullied the fuck out of that kid. Thought he was a gorilla? I wasn't fucking with that shit. Kid thought he was a gorilla. I fucking beat his ass. I ain't playing along with no games, gorilla ass boy. Yeah, kid's a fucking loser. Fucking acted like a gorilla. What the fuck is that shit about? What a weirdo.
Okay. There is one more classmate of Derek's we sat down with who could be described as his friend.
Yeah, I mean, Derek was an abnormal kid. I mean, well, he thought he was a gorilla, so he did breathe heavy every now and then. I mean, it was kind of distracting to see him crawl all over the floor every now and then, but I think people at school got used to him a bit. At least I did. I horrible student though. I don't think he passed a class or even did well in any of the tests in the classes I had with him. I did bully him a lot, but I don't know, there's this thing about it. There's this thing about him, like, turning his back on society and, like, his parents and his expectations that everybody wanted from him. Something beautiful about it. That he just wanted to be a gorilla. And he just wanted to say, fuck everyone. This is who I am. This is what I'm gonna be. And there's just something that clicks about them. I can't picture it. It's just something.
I'm Brian Artin and I give consent.
I'm Brock Kennett and I give consent.
I'm Sophia Pavin and I give consent